Alright, so we back. Black, light skin, chocolate. No, because you're dark.
No, bitch, because you're dark.
No, you're dark chocolate. You're dark chocolate. We're not the same complexion. Like, stop. Like, look, we just pressed play. Like, stop. The fuck, you're dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's not really good for you.
No, it's actually the best chocolate for you, bitch.
No, it is. It's not really the dark of the berry.
It is the black of the berry.
But anyway, fuck all that. This is the mukbang. We about to do a mukbang with them kids. We about to chat. This is my sister Sharita. Say what's up. What's good? This is that person. This is it's like nah. This is Vita. You know what I'm saying? Say what's good or whatever. So this is gonna be the second video, part 2 of the first video. What?
Bitch, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, this is the part 2 of the first video with the food. So we have the baked chicken barbecue, and then we have. Are we allowed to drink while we recording?
I would think so. Maybe you should just blur it out.
This shit is hot as fuck. Why the fuck I think that I'm a mutant? And then we have the Big Mac. Like, stop playing with me. Don't play with me. When it comes down to the Big Macaroni and cheese, don't play with me in my life. I'm just saying. Or we can fight. Like, what's good? And then, you know, I just made some broccoli because I was tired. You know, so I got some broccoli. So, you about to dig in. Let's go, y'all. What's going on? So, I really want to talk about, honestly, I'm not even going to front. Like, what y'all feel about Little Nas coming out of the closet?
I think it's fine, but
I think, okay, clearly because you're a fucking lesbian, but I feel it's,
so sorry.
okay, I'm gonna have your girlfriend subscribe and she gonna be mad. Talking about some hey boo. Oh, you said hey boo to her?
Yeah.
Look, I'm drunk already, I'm sorry. So, at first, I felt like him coming out was a publicity stunt.
You think so?
No, I felt that. But then I saw an interview with him today, and he said, I'm gay in the video. I think he's in Paris. Damn, bitch. I'm sorry, excuse me.
This is for you.
Oh, that was for me? Damn, I'm about to say 3 scoops? All right. It was that good? Damn, I put my big toe in it. But, I'm gonna scoop us. But I thought him coming out was a publicity stunt because being gay for real, no funny shit, it's like the new black.
Yeah,
Excuse me, okay, well, if you see these ghetto children in the back, those are my god kids. They do what they want. Don't judge them because I'll fuck you up. But anyway, but I think nowadays being gay is like the new black. You don't think so?
I think it's a trend.
Like, as far as like being male, even being male gay or female gay or whatever the case may be, it's cool to be gay. In a sense.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Like, it's cool to be gay. Like, it's in. It's in now. Everybody's gay. Like, you got 6 kids, 7 baby fathers. What did Uncle Fat tell you? What I told you? We gonna get you something to drink, but can you sit down? I'm recording. I can't do the ghetto. I can't do the ghetto stuff. I'm trying to glow up. And this is the second half of a first video. Damn. I can't be regular. Damn, this was ghetto. Gotta get something to drink. Yes. Damn, now I need a drink.
Now with your kids, you can't do it.
But you know, I feel as though like being gay is we gotta do it. No, don't eat. We gotta do it. What's it called?
Oh, what?
Why you ain't get no barbecue chicken? You got.
She got chicken patties. Oh, you see my plate?
Why does she have chicken patties when we're eating barbecue chicken? I feel type of way.
Don't feel type of way.
Chicken off the bone.
You don't eat chicken off the bone, but you suck the bone.
Ooh, bitch.
Suck the bone.
You haven't?
You ain't. That's gonna be another story. That's gonna be another story. You sucked his bone, bitch. So we gotta take a what's it called? You need to put some chicken on your plate and take them patties off. No, we gotta do a. You know how B Love be like. Even though we got paper plates, but it's fine. We gotta do that. Yeah,
We should
damn.
take a picture beforehand.
Wow.
Because, bitch, what you gonna take a screenshot from this?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because when we edit it, we can just take a what's it called? A screenshot. But take them patties, get them patties to fuck around. Like, what's good with you?
You can just put them back.
No, this hoe need to eat, bitch. What the fuck? Talking about I don't eat chicken but the bone. Fuck. Okay, Koala. Deville. So, come on. We gotta pause. Shout out to Be Lovely. Ugly as shit. You gotta pause for a couple minutes.
Alright, bitch.
But yeah, you know, I think that he's actually gay because it was like a thing going on that because I watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, and the guy he also felt like how I felt, and he also said that he thought that he came out just to get the gay audience.
You said that's what he said?
He said no, not Lil Nas, but the guy, one of the reporters. He said that he
felt like
he actually thought that Lil Nas came out just to get the publicity, just to get the gay audience.
Right.
Because if you have to really world, it is hard. Shout out to B the Black.
Whatever you want to call me, you know what I'm saying?
Black as shit.
But you ain't gonna call me hungry, bitch. But I am a gay woman, and I don't feel like I have it easier than a man. It might be different, but it's not easier.
How you feel?
So I don't like. Maybe you'll have a conversation with another gay woman on this show, but for me, you know the history behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
As far as you
I was literally
Jamaican?
put out Jamaican. I'm put out of my home and put into foster care because I was gay. So you can't tell me that a man has a harder. That's just my situation, though. That's just me.
But in a sense, being Jamaican, I've never been Jamaican, but I know a couple Jamaicans. I've never been Jamaican, but I feel as though y'all already have a thing about how y'all raise y'all children and what's expected. So by you already being a Jamaican girl growing up, it's also going to be an issue, period, by you being gay.
Right.
But you're going through what you was going through back then, as far as foster kid and all that other stuff, that add the extra on it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. For me, I can't agree with you there. Like maybe the next bitch you talk to could agree with you, but I cannot.
Okay.
That's all.
But I feel as though that it's hard being a gay man, period.
Absolutely.
It's hard.
It's hard being
hard.
gay, period.
It's hard being gay, period.
And black.
Black and gay.
Okay.
These white gays,
All right.
what?
Let's not take it there.
Okay.
YouTube, hi. Hey, YouTube.
Hey, you still with But it's hard just being gay.
Right.
Period. Regardless of what your nationality is, or regardless of what your race is, or whatever it is, it's hard just being gay. Period.
Right.
But I feel as though I saw something that said that him coming out is going to change his lifestyle. Even though it's already, as far as his sales and this, that, third. He has the #1 album. He's been a number.
He went diamond.
He went diamond off of one song, and it was a remix of Billy Ray Cyrus song.
No, it was his song. Billy Ray Cyrus was.
Billy Ray Cyrus made that song years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He did.
Okay.
And then he kind of remixed it, and then he came out.
Right.
My whole thing about it though is, I think he's very talented. I love Rodeo with Cardi B. You already know I stand Cardi B. That's my shorty. Like, I love Cardi. No funny, I love Cardi. Like, and the album is good. I mean, the EP is good. It is good. Did you listen to the EP? You did?
Some of
So
it.
don't talk about it.
Bitch, I listen to radio.
Don't
It wasn't
talk about
all
it.
that.
Wow.
You didn't listen. The
Actually.
radio's not gonna show the whole thing.
Bitch, I got iTunes. I mean, our radio, our whatever the fuck. Our whatever it's called.
Did you listen to the whole EP?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Period.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I feel as though him coming out is good for the culture. But I also don't want him to fall back into Frank Ocean's situation.
Right.
Because Frank Ocean was hard.
It was good.
It was really good. Excuse the ghetto-ness in the back. I'm sorry. Excuse the ghetto-ness. But Frank Ocean situation, his whole thing just went down. And I don't understand why.
I mean, he still got his own little following now, which is cool, but I feel like he was ahead of his time coming out in this world. Because that was what, 2016 when he came out?
Frank Ocean?
Yeah.
Around
Like,
that
that was
era, yeah.
real popular.
Yeah.
I think that was just a little bit before his time.
Hey. Go over there. In the corner. Y'all go over there. Back to this. I'm sorry. It's going to be a lot of that because I love my god kids, but they're crazy as hell. But yeah, I feel as though him coming out, you know, it was good. But then I also agree with the guy. He also said that maybe he should have came out in the beginning instead of now because he's going to follow into the Frank Ocean thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel as though that I think he's talented. I think as far as young Nas, I think he's very talented, and I don't want him to his whole career to never have a number one, another
right.
number one. Like Cardi B. Cardi B came out. She say she eat twice. She do all this. She do this and that third. Like it is what it is. It's acceptable for women. When it comes to men, it's just like, oh, it's a disgrace. I seen something. It was funny. I cracked up. I trolled the shade room. I'm sorry. I did. I saw something and it said, oh, so when he said he was riding a horse, he must have been riding a D.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
I bust out laughing, but I think that's kind of disrespectful. Like, why you just can't make music?
Right.
I could sit here, let's say hypothetically, I could sit here and be a rapper and I can make music for everybody. Club bangers, club this, that, and third. But if I say a slur and I put a female into it, and then y'all come and then it feel like it's about a girl. But then when I come out as a gay man, oh, now I was talking about the beefcake.
Right.
Jocelyn Hernandez voice. That's corny. That's corny. No, fuck Jocelyn. Like, no. She's corny. We about to get into that because Jocelyn is pussy. I'm sorry, Pussy. 6 Ys.
Anyway.
But no. So, that's how I feel. I like Lil Nas. But I'm not going to hold you. When he came out as gay, I followed him. I did. I really did. I did.
So you didn't follow him at first?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But I followed him when he came out gay. He got some big lips.
Bye.
But, yeah. So, what y'all watch? I was just telling him earlier, I tried to get on Game of Thrones.
Oh my God.
I watched the first episode. I was off it.
That's because you didn't get into the...
I seen...
Y'all tripping.
You couldn't get with it either? I got to the point where the boy watched the dude cut the nigga head off the first episode. I can't get with it. Because I want to see powers. I grew up on Charmed. That's when you know I'm gay. I love Charmed. Every homosexual male love Charmed. Like, I love Charmed, yo. I love Charmed. Oh, you can't get into the show?
Not the new version.
A Charmed? Oh, no.
It took me a while to get into it, but...
Oh, it still come on TV?
No. The season's over. I caught up on Netflix. But...
Oh, first of all, the new Charmed is a disgrace to Charmed.
Thank you. That's
period. It's a disgrace.
It is.
A disgrace.
At first I couldn't get into it. But then as you keep on watching, you're like, oh. I mean, it has its own...
No.
It will never be the original Charm.
First of all...
It will never be the original Charm.
You're not going to play with Phoebe, Piper, and Prue. I like Paige a little bit. I like Paige. Paige cool.
I didn't like Prue.
I love Prue.
I didn't like Prue.
Oh my god.
You ain't like Prue? You gotta get out my house.
Once Prue died and they brought Paige in, the whole thing, it just changed.
No, it did change, and I think they made more like
No, I like Paige.
things to be like a little bit more funny or like comical and stuff like that. This, that, third. But I love more modern. But I love Prue.
I didn't like Prue.
Prue was my shorty.
Stuck up. I didn't like.
I don't care. That was my shorty. Like I don't care. Like I love Prue, but one thing she had her sisters in line, and she was the oldest.
Yeah.
What? What happened? Let me know.
I didn't like Prue.
I don't care. You gotta go. After your plate, you gotta go. Like for real.
But I didn't like Prue.
Right, I didn't like the fact that they made that series like so different than what it was. Like from the powers to even the white guy being Leo, he being an elder, him even when he like go to the elders and after the way he go, like you know how they had like the blue lights. No, this nigga was like what the hell is that? Like he was just like
He basically just like disappeared.
he just disappeared, but it was he didn't float up like it did in the real Charms. He just like it was just like a swirl and then he disappeared. Like that was corny to me. Like the powers was different. Like one of the girls, she hears voices.
No, she didn't hear voices. She like could touch people and can feel their emotions. She's an empath, just like Phoebe.
Phoebe was an empath, but Phoebe also had premonitions.
Yeah.
And she also levitated.
Plus her powers progress throughout the season. They're still in their first season.
But I would rather touch you and see your future than to touch you and hear your thoughts. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't give a fuck what you think about this hoe next to you. I don't care about none of that. I'd rather
change thoughts.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the bitch can't even touch you and be like, ding. You know how, ding. Like, she can't even touch you. She can't even touch you and change your thoughts. Like, no, bitch,
right.
he ain't cheat on you.
Right.
He ain't cheat. Like, she can't do nothing. It's like, it's not interesting. It's not interesting at all. Like, I don't like it.
How far did you get into it?
Bro, like, probably the first season. What season is on now?
They're on the first season.
Oh, damn.
First episode?
Damn, episode 3. Because I thought I was done the first season.
Like I said, I couldn't get into it at first, but this storyline is interesting. They're never going to be, like I said, the original charm.
Right. But, you know, I saw that, what's her name? Holly Combs, which is Piper.
Combs, yeah.
She had a problem with them making a reboot and not having them in it.
That would have been sweet if they had the original cast in it.
That would have been popping. But you also have to think about how it ended. When Charm ended, everybody was old. Piper, Prue was dead. Piper was old as hell. Everybody was old and everybody had kids. So it's not going to end off with the original cast because they was already dead. This reboot is pretty much like, a new generation in a sense. But I would rather the new generation be with Wyatt and Chris.
Yeah.
Which is Piper's kids.
Right.
Wyatt and Chris and
Phoebe ended up
Phoebe Phoebe had Phoebe I think Phoebe had twins. She had twins and she had a son. And Paige had kids too. No, actually Paige had twins. But Phoebe had 2 kids, and Paige had twins, and Piper had Wyatt and Chris. So I would rather it be like the kids reboot, not just
like
their generation, not these new chicks that powers don't even match. Like that's annoying. Like what's good? All right, so we live in the DMV area, and it was ghetto as hell yesterday.
Oh my god,
ghetto is
By
shit.
the way, happy 4th.
Happy 4th, happy 5th. But not whoop whoop. But I was on my way to work because I had to work yesterday and do a detail. And on my way to work, these guys in this car, they start shooting fireworks out the car. Like that's ghetto. Like that's OD. Like that's
too much.
That's OD ghetto. Like they was shooting like bing 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 bing. Like
I told you, I seen the video. Columbia Heights was fucking trending last night on Twitter.
What happened on Twitter?
So they was whole time the dude lit a firework inside of the taxi and got out, closed the door. Taxi just lit the fuck up.
That's not even funny, but it's funny.
It's really not funny
People still
because
take taxis?
number one,
That's gonna be my next question. Y'all still take taxis? Y'all most definitely Uber.
Right.
everywhere.
When I have a car, but if I don't have my car, most definitely Uber. Like,
Right.
who the hell take taxis? They're probably foreigners. I'm sorry. My bad.
So,
Next subject.
weather, like
No, but not. All right. So what happened? So he lit the
the taxi with the phone.
So what happened with the taxi?
The motherfucker just sat there.
You said it was on the news. You said it was on the news.
It was on Instagram.
On Insta. That ain't real
Bitch, but I
news.
seen it.
Wow. So yeah. So what's new with y'all? Tell the people about you. I don't got that many followers, but it's gonna get up.
Go first, Sharita.
Go ahead, Shabita.
Nothing. I'm the boring friend.
Not that boring friend. I'm
I am
sorry.
the boring friend. I work and take care of my son.
Oh, that's right.
It, so.
What do you like to do for fun?
Thank you.
She's single. Shout out to her. And she got her hair did.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
What do I like to do for fun? I like to hang out with my amigas.
Well, thanks, man. That's what that is.
And just drink, eat, have fun.
And go
Be
out.
married.
Yes, be married, be gay. Hey.
She is half gay.
Yes, that is what I do when I'm not being a parent.
I know that
24/7.
parent life come first, and he's crazy. He's crazy as hell.
As you've already seen.
As you already seen, he's the one that come to, Mama, can I get something to drink? Go ahead! Like, why you asking me to get something to drink? Crazy. So, Vita, let us know what's good with you.
Shit. Same thing. Doing the mommy thing.
See, I don't got no kids. They got
You know what
kids.
I'm saying? And I'm not single.
She's happily half married to
Happily
married.
a woman that
almost married.
to
Hey, babe.
a woman that will whoop everybody's ass. She big. She got big muscles.
And she from New Orleans.
And she from New Orleans, yeah. I told her I would pepper spray the shit out of her. Pepper spray that ass. But yeah.
This and dollar.
We over here crushing, like, for real. But
No, this fucking macaroni and cheese here. You know how they sit for a little while, marinate all together.
thank you. Thank you. You know, I do my thing, you know. You pissing me the fuck off with these chicken patties. Like, for real, I'm really mad. I'm really upset. Show me I don't eat this bone. Bitch, but you suck bone. Bone is bone. Like, what's going on? So, yeah. What else we was talking about earlier? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Fucking life, bitch.
This life, this everything.
Every day. What we talking about every day?
Everyday life. Things. What's going on in the world? Oh, did y'all see what happened on the Shade Room?
Which part?
Nicki Minaj.
That's my bitch. That's my bitch. And everything that she said was fucking factual.
And I'm not saying it's not facts. All right,
And
so
now you probably see all of the interviews that she did. Big up in Kim, big up in Foxy, big up in everybody, and everybody want to say she never
Foxy
gave.
don't matter because Foxy can't even hear the big up. The thing about it is, the bitch is deaf. I don't even know if the bitch heard her verse on Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel was terrible. I don't think Foxy heard it. She ain't hear it. She ain't hear it. She still ain't hear it. And it's been out for months. She's deaf. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of people that can't hear or see or whatever, but that bitch, a hearing aid. But what I'm saying is, at the same time, what she said on the Shade Room was accurate.
Thank you.
It was accurate. I'm not. Why am I thinking? But you don't have to say thank you, bitch. You're not Nicki. Like, what's going on?
No, but you always got something that's fucking
Because
sad.
at the end of the day, I feel as though Nicki Minaj is a sore fucking loser.
Okay.
She is. She is.
How?
How? She is.
How, bitch?
She is. She's a sore fucking
You're
loser.
not saying nothing, so therefore.
When Nicki Minaj first came out, I'm not gonna hold you. I was her stan. I stand her. Like, she was fire. Everything about her I loved. But you have to also understand, she was the only bitch for 8-9 years. Yes, she bigged up Kim. Yes, she bigged up Remy. Yes, she bigged up Foxy. Her and Foxy is cool, so of course. And let it act like that. But yes, she bigged up all these all these female rappers. But at the same time, you also have to understand that everybody say that she is rude and disrespectful. She's a queen. She's problematic. Like, she just always have an issue with something. I haven't seen face to face, but I've seen certain interviews where I saw like she's in an interview the whole time for 45 minutes and rolling her eyes. What's your issue? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? Like, every time she has an interview, she act like she has a problem. And I'm like, nigga, like, you act like you're bothered. Every interview you see, she's always rolling her eyes, but she's sitting there like, I don't really want to be here, this, that, third. This is the reason why I love Cardi. This is why I love Cardi so much. You ain't just see Cardi that was in, when she was in Denmark, she was somewhere the other day. The bitch was on stage. The bitch was on stage and she was OD and she threw a wig up that everybody loved because she is just her. She's just her. And you about to get out my house because at the end of the day, like, you can't sit here and be acting like, oh, this, that, third, but you be chatting Cardi songs. Every time Cardi put a song out, you always sing.
I never said I don't like her songs. I never said I don't
so
like her. So
why are we about to do the Cardi and Nicki thing?
Because no, every time I bring up Nicki Minaj, you always gotta bring up Cardi. Okay, so bitch, you the one that want to do the Nicki Cardi hate train.
Okay, what do you like about Cardi?
I think her music is nice.
Do you like? You think her music is just nice? Okay. Like, what do you like about Nicki?
Yes,
what do you like about Nicki?
She's fire. Everything.
She's fire. Ooh. She's big too.
A big star, bitch. Hey,
No,
Nicki.
I'm not gonna front. I still have some of Nicki's songs down. I still have some songs from Queen that's downloaded on my phone. But I have the whole album Invasion of Privacy. And when we say why, it's because I can relate to a lot of Invasion of Privacy. I can't relate to all of Queen. Because Invasion of Privacy actually make you think like about certain stuff, like even like Ring and all the other songs, like they make you think about certain things. With Queen, everything's just talking about female rappers. If you think she always subliminally talk about how she's the queen, how nobody can touch her. On all her
why
songs.
does that have to be subliminal? She's not calling nobody out. She's just saying that she's the best.
But
and
why do you have to say that on every song?
Because she fucking can.
No, that's whack.
To you.
It's whack as shit.
To you. That's
whack. If I have to say every day.
But when all of these niggas say, I'm the best rapper alive, I'm the shit, blah, 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 it's not a fucking problem. But as soon as Nicki say it, it's a big issue. Why? Because she's a fucking female. And just like everybody want to say, oh, a woman, she's mad and she's black, she's angry when she's trying to be on her bullshit. There's nothing wrong with that. You can tell somebody how you feel. Period. That don't, what? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Because you're sitting here talking about, people are saying, oh, because she's an angry black woman. And
because every time somebody try to defend themselves, just like when she left 5 years damn near. 5 fucking years.
She was scared.
And her, bitch. And then in her first interview, she talked about the Cardi B situation.
But she started crying.
And that's because somebody asked her.
But she started crying.
So what?
But she started crying. You can't sit here. I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
You can't sit here and be on camera crying on an interview. Oh, you know, that was my first time of her. Like she really, like, I feel like she was aggravated, and you know, you can tell her pictures, but she was aggravated, and this, that, third, like, you know, But then, you know, she really just showed me genuine love, and But then the next day later, you on Queen Radio talk about she sells payola. Who can get this bitch some help? Like, you have to. No, it doesn't matter. But you also have to think about from that interview to that radio thing. You can't sit here and say, that's like me saying, I talk a lot of shit to everybody, I don't care.
Okay.
That's like me sitting here saying, on Instagram or something like that, I'm saying SMD because I can't curse really on Facebook. But SMD, it is what it is. I'll smack any one of y'all. But then again, I get into a situation. Actually, this is it's vice versa. I gotta be on there saying, oh, I'm all about peace and violence. It's never that serious. I'd rather not fight this, that, and third. But then I get into a situation with someone, and they bitch me, and then I go back on Instagram after it's over. What do you mean? She threw a shoe at this bitch.
Okay.
She bitched her, and she pressed her, and she was in the corner. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate Nicki Minaj. Like I told you, I used to love her. I don't love her now, but I still do like her music. Some of her music. A lot of the shit sounds the same.
So you mad Nicki was on her grown woman shit? She didn't want to fight at the fucking.
It's the difference between but see, that's what people fail to realize.
Listen, didn't want to fight for what?
That's what people fail to.
Security was there. You already.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let your big ass talk.
talk.
I'm gonna let your big ass talk.
Okay,
Go ahead, talk.
okay. Like I said, Nicki was on her grown woman. She know there's mad security officers there. They not gonna even get close. What's all that big and bad for? If anything, they probably be around the same areas eventually. Sometimes they have to cross paths. Do it then. If Cardi was such of a real bitch like she always claimed to be, she would have did it not right at the ball where you're not even gonna get fucking close to her.
This shit can good as shit.
It is. Mine's all gone, thanks.
Oh, you done?
Yes, bitch.
All
Okay.
right. So, that's what I was saying. Regardless, you can't sit here and be regardless of a grown woman thing, this, that, and third, regardless. Let's say, hypothetically, Nicki Minaj was being a grown woman, and she didn't want to fight. Because, security wasn't going to let anybody. First of all, security is not going to let nobody touch Nicki.
Exactly.
Period.
So
Cardi, also think about it. Cardi was only in the game for a year and a half when that situation happened. So her security is just like, it's whatever's up in the air. Nicki been in there for 10 years? Her security is getting paid mad money. They not let nobody touch her. They don't want nobody breathing on this bitch. Because she going to OD, you going to get fired. The thing about it though, the thing of what I lost respect for Nicki is, don't sit in the corner at the Harbor Bazaar party, but then go on Queen Radio fronting. That's what I don't respect. Because at the end of the day, listen. This is what I don't respect. If in person you're not gonna give it up, you're not gonna show rah, this, that, and third, but then you go on social media, you talk crazy. I don't respect that. Because in person you ain't give it up like that. In person, when Cardi B said, bitch, come here, because I want static, she said, no, I'm going to stand right here. But when she went on Queen Radio, where Apple pay her, she was fronting OD. I get paid. My money is long. Her exact words, my money is long.
Absolutely.
You're going to touch the right person, you're going to die.
Okay.
You on there fronting, talking crazy, but you did not do nothing at all. You was staying in the corner.
What's the point of doing something at the Harper's Bazaar party if you already know you're not going to get to each other? That's making more attention, drawing way more attention to yourself, knowing damn well you're going to look dumb as fuck, sitting there trying to get at one another, and you know damn well they're not going to let you get close. What the fuck is the point? I'm not going to waste my breath talking no shit to no bitch I can't catch her.
Cardi is really not looking dumb because at the end of the day,
she did look dumb.
No, she did.
Definitely did.
Because Cardi still got deals from the Harper Bazaar thing.
She still looked dumb. And like I told you when we had this conversation before, this was her first and final warning. If the shit happens like that again, she's going to be canceled.
You can't cancel her now. You can't cancel her now. You can't cancel Cardi now.
Saying that a lot of people said this, that because this was her first big thing.
I agree.
Like, that's the only reason why she wasn't really canceled for it. Like, give her a chance. Like you said, she's young in this world. She's trying to figure it out. That's fine. At the same time, it can't happen again. It cannot happen again. Because if it happened again, it's going to be like, all right, damn, okay, she might be the real bitch, but is she, what the fuck is the word?
Marketable?
Is she marketable? Exactly. Mm-hmm. You can't be out here fighting, doing Pepsi commercials and fucking fighting. It don't work like that.
That doesn't make any sense because she got introduced to the world like that.
It doesn't matter. You have to grow.
No. You have to think about it in a sense like this. When
Just
Nicki
look at
Minaj,
Remy.
when
Look
Nicki
at Remy
Minaj,
then.
what do you mean, Remy? What do you mean? Remy career wasn't even like that in the beginning before she went to jail.
Yeah, but she was doing some things.
But it wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
It was hot in New York.
Cardi status.
It was hot in New York. It's not Cardi status. It's not, and it wasn't.
I never said it was. I just said it was not Cardi status.
But you gave. Oh, look at Remy's.
But I'm saying
for what?
Because
It don't
she
make-
was
it don't add.
okay, during her little issue, when she first started off, she went to jail. Okay, after she came home, she tried to stay on the straight and narrow. Like, and a lot of the words she say, look, I'm not trying to be out here fucking smacking bitches. I'm trying to expand, broaden my horizons.
Right.
Okay, so that's what you need to do. Once you get in the game, like, you can do all of that. That's all fine and good. But at the end of the day, that's not marketable. Beating bitches up every fucking day, every other day, like, I fucking love to fight. I haven't fought in that long because what? I'm fucking grown. Like, I have other things to worry about. She have a whole child.
Who, Cardi?
Yes. She have a whole child, and she just had a baby at that. Like,
No, Culture's about to be one.
Okay, I'm talking about when this happened.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's staticky. What happened?
Okay, she's staticky, so what?
What happened? Right.
She's staticky, and she won't be marketable next time it fucking happens, period.
First of all, you can't cancel Cardi right now. Back then when that happened what, a year and a half ago? Maybe a year ago?
Not even a year ago.
Was it 17 or 18? It was 18?
It was 18, had to be.
So a year ago. Because this year's about to be up in like, what, 5 months? So it was like a year ago. I think it happened like this. So like last year, some early whatever. But you can't cancel Cardi now. You can't. Cardi has made too much of an impact. She has a Grammy. She has multiple number ones by herself. Multiple. And we got to argument about
this.
We got to argument
What's
before.
the multiple?
She has Bodak Yellow. She has what else one she got by herself?
Oh, okay.
No, she got something else. I know she do.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. Nicki doesn't have it.
Oh, okay.
It don't matter either. It don't
Okay,
matter.
I guess.
And Nicki still don't got a Grammy. Like,
Okay. But, and this is why every
Oh,
single time,
did y'all see Nicki when she had a interview, and the interview asked her, "Oh, why don't you have a Grammy? You've been in the game for 10 years."
they fucking blackball her, period.
You know what she said?
They fucking blackball her, period.
She got into it with the guy at the Grammys, and they blackballed her.
Okay. Okay.
This is bullshit.
Whatever.
Bobs don't buy shit. This is a Bob right here that's right here about to get kicked out of my motherfucking house.
I'm not going nowhere.
And this bitch don't buy shit.
How you gonna tell me what the fuck?
You
I'm
bought
buying?
Nicki album? You bought Queen or you streamed it? What did you do?
I paid $9.99.
She's a liar.
Monthly
She's
fucking membership, bitch.
oh
Therefore,
yeah, she
I
paid
bought it.
$9.99 for iTunes. She ain't bought her album.
Therefore,
The Bobs. I'm not saying this is her case, so don't get me wrong. The Bobs are broke.
no, bitch.
The Bobs are broke. The Bobs rather be online, going crazy on people, being a big stand, going crazy on people online, cursing them out and threatening their life, but they don't buy none of her shit. Because it was crazy for her to not have an album in 4.5, 5 years and get beat by Travis Scott. And Travis Scott only been in the game for like 2 years. It's crazy.
So-
and then go on Queen Red. Yes, I'm about to hit you. I'm about to hit you with that bottle, bitch. Then go on Queen Radio and then get mad and say something about fucking Stormy. And Stormy only a couple months. It's just about Stormy and Kylie Jenner. See, that's the thing about another reason why I don't like Nicki Minaj is because she do antics. Her antics is OD for no fucking reason. Why would you go on Queen Radio after you're number 2 in the country? Number 2. What's wrong with being number 2? What's wrong with being number 2? In the first week, number 2. In the first week.
Because he used the other things.
But she also did too.
What did she use? What she use?
She was selling her album, saying if you buy this, you can also get this,
Also get what?
like a shirt or like a duplex album. You can Google it. I'm not lying. A duplex album or this that. You Google it, bitch. Cause clearly my phone is right there. You Google it. Like what? Like don't get me tight. But do this that third. All she's doing. Then she gonna go in there and say, "Oh, he was selling shirts," and Kylie went online and saying, "Oh, if you said something like, oh, if you buy the album, you're gonna see me and Stormy there." First of all, that's corny as shit. First of all, the whole thing is corny. It's a child, and that's his bitch. Kylie Jenner is popping. She's popular. So why is it wrong? Everybody's trying to get sales. Is it not right? Because if I could press you, let's say hypothetically my sister right here, she quiet as shit with her fucking curly suit dude. If I sit here and say, let's say she's popping on the internet, everybody love her, she got millions of followers, and I'm just starting over the Christmas, I don't have as many followers as her. If I say, oh, well, my sister gonna be at my show, boom, 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 I'm selling this, that, and third. Why the fuck would I not do that? I don't give a fuck about who I'm running against or who I'm trying this, that, and third. I'm trying to get paid. That's just what it is, period. Is that right or wrong?
What?
Your big ass not even listening. Are you not trying to get paid at the end?
Yeah, you are trying to.
So who gives a fuck if I'm sitting here saying, oh, my cousin got 1 million followers right here. She gonna be at the concert. So when y'all buy tickets or y'all buy my album, you gonna get a this, that, and third. You gonna get the meet and greet her. Of course, I'm going to use that because I'm trying to get paid. I don't give a fuck who I'm running against. I don't give a fuck because at this point in time, we are opponents. We're not friends. I'm trying to get paid. And he said his girlfriend plus baby mother and she put on her shit, on her thing. Me and Stormy gonna see you at the concert, boom, boom, boom. Nicki Minaj went on Queen Radio and was like, oh, that's corny. Why would you use Stormy and Kylie Jenner? Da, 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 da. First of all, she got way more followers than Travis. And Stormy is pretty much like the queen of this shit because she's a new, every time my baby's born, this, that, third. Why would you not do that? Who cares? But as being a sore loser, she was number 2. Travis was number 1 and Nicki Minaj was number 2 with Queen. Why are you being a sore loser? And you have to really admit, that's whack. Why would you go on Queen Radio and then talk shit about Stormy and talk shit about Travis?
She didn't talk shit.
Okay, well, I'm gassing about talking about shit about Stormy. But she was talking shit about Travis, and that's whack. Because you're number 2.
Right.
That's stupid.
I mean, like I said, I don't always agree with the shit that she be saying or doing. Sometimes. But on other times, it really is a Nicki hate train, and everybody can see that shit.
But you also have to understand, she put that on herself.
How?
She did. Shut
the fuck up.
She did.
I'm out.
She did.
I'm out.
Okay, you go.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Bye.
But she did it on herself. And the reason why I say that is because if all this homage, you have to really think like a regular person, not like a dickhead.
No, like
if she really did all this homage and all this other stuff, it should be no reason why everybody talk shit about her.
But you see the fucking homage that she paid to.
That goes back to me saying.
Time.
But that also goes back to me saying, if you see all this homage, you're doing something behind the scenes that everybody is saying. Multiple people, not everybody, multiple people are saying behind the scenes. So clearly you're doing something wrong. You're treating certain people wrong to make them want to talk shit about you. Because when she first came out, everybody treated her like Cardi B and way more. She was the queendom of, it was like nothing but Nicki. Right or wrong? Nothing but Nicki at all. No bitches came out. No bitches was doing nothing. Nobody was spitting like her. Nobody was doing nothing. Nobody was on none of the things. What were you doing behind the scenes to have people think negative of you now in 2000? Well, when this
But you said this big on. A lot of people been feeling like that about her.
Listen what I'm saying. No. When she first came out, everybody loved her. What are you saying? Everybody loved her.
But a lot of people thought she was a bitch. And that's because she's standing up for herself. A lot of people thought she was a bitch in the industry. You said that plenty of times before.
I said what?
You said when she first came out, a lot of people were saying that.
Don't put words in my mouth.
John, you never said that.
I said
you
what?
Never said that.
No, I'm asking you. What did I say?
Bitch, well, if you fucking let me talk.
Well, hurry up. Your story's long.
God.
Like, it's long. Your story's long. Your story's long.
Okay, so as I was saying.
Wrap it up. Nah, for real, what happened? Anyway.
I fucking told you, bitch.
What happened?
I forgot.
Okay, so it wasn't important. Anyway, it's me shooting now. I'll be the only one talking because this bitch is quiet. It's quiet for her.
This is y'all.
It's quiet for her.
I don't give a fuck about this whole back and forth.
Can you hear me?
No.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's the only thing about Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B situation. I feel as though that Cardi B at the Harper's party, yeah, she was wrong or whatever, and she should have done things different. But yeah, things happen. It is what it is. It didn't quiet her whole thing. It didn't. It didn't quiet her whole career. It didn't.
It didn't.
Her popping on Nicki Minaj or trying to, and then big ass Ra Ali. What the fuck? Her big ass like, yeah. Well, anyway, that's what that is. But this is the mukbang. What else y'all want to talk about? Oh, she already talking to her son. cleaning part was
y'all just clean this stuff up then.
So yeah. So
No, not yet, but you about to clean up.
what's next? What y'all want to talk about?
I don't fucking know.
What else? Why you always gotta curse? Why are you cleaning? You supposed to be in the video.
Let me do this. I got this. I'm trying to figure out.
You gotta let go sometimes. Anyway, yeah. So this is the video. The food was good. I really actually like the city. It's over there in the corner. I like the capital city mumbo sauce with the fried chicken. I mean with the baked chicken. I think that really gave it like a tang and a little like heat type of I'm gonna edit all this out right here because this is like drama. Like that's all drama. Like it's like not even supposed to be done. Like whatever. But that's gonna be edited out. But I like the capital city barbecue mumbo sauce on the barbecue chicken. Did y'all like it? Mm-hmm. Was it good?
Everything was good.
Everything was good. The broccoli and everything was. The fuck is you bored, bitch? Like what's going on?
You know I'm old, bitch.
Old as hell, hag. But yeah, everything is good. This is going to be the second video. This is gonna be a part 2 to the first video, but it's gonna be the second video. I'm not gonna post this. I'm gonna post this. Let's say I edit the video tomorrow or like tonight or tomorrow, whatever, and I'm gonna post that Saturday. This video I'm not gonna post until part 2 until probably like Sunday night by Monday. Okay. The reason why is because I want like a feel of
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you know. So that's that. God kids in the back. It's gonna be a ghetto situation. Anytime I put these videos up, it's gonna be ghetto because if I'm not around my God kids, I'm around some hood rats.
Bitch, not I.
So yeah, this is just that. And
This is friends with no kids. It's the hood rats.
Oh.
What did she say? I have to replay that back. What did she say? What did she say? You didn't even hear it. Like she just over the worst. She didn't hear nothing she said, but if it was against me, that's why she's laughing. Like she's the bird.
Your friends with no kids is the hood rat.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, thank y'all for watching Cooking with Fats. I think I want to change the name though. What you think? Because I'm not just going to be cooking. I'm going to be.
Do you want to stop this?
No, why? It's only 47 minutes.
Okay.
No, I really want to change. But should I change the name or should I just keep it Cooking with Fats? Because I want to be. I'm going to be cooking, of course, and I'm going to do mukbangs. I want to vlog.
So come up with a different name.
I want to do. I'm gonna do something else, but whatever name should I think? I don't know. We'll talk behind the scenes. Thank y'all for watching us. Later, Harlem World. Oh, I didn't even give like. Oh my God! Like I missed the line.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all my people. You know, even though I live in a